What kind of cave entrance is this? Not so much an entrance as a one-way exit. Alright. And we've made it. And that was our first encounter with the cursed cave. We were accosted by phantoms, and then we braved the cursed cave, and we are still standing. We are still in one piece, which is more than those that opposed us can say. And by that I mean those skeletons and the zombies. I think one of those zombies was a reverend. Was a reverend. There we are. There she is, me mighty vessel. The SS Shoehorn, I call her. It's good to be back in familiar territory. Even though I haven't found any redstone. Who left this open? Yes. My brews are all done. Let me just have 2 of these already, since it apparently doesn't stack beyond 16. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is what I should have drank when I entered the cursed cave. But now we know. Right. This may have been a bit of a shorter episode. But the important part here is we made it back alive. And with quite a bit of food to show for. We also realized we can brave the accursed cave as long as we have the right brew, allowing us to see what lurks in the deep, what sleeps in the dark, and so on. I just need to remember how I made these Night Howl classes. Let's shove this redstone, that's wishful thinking, cobblestone, into the auto smelter. And yes, because I am cheap, I will be cooking all this pork chop on the fireplace, on the campfire. We found some lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli, or whatever, however you'd like to pronounce it. We can combine this bow with that bow and probably get a completely unbroken bow. Yes, capital. Although I must admit I am rather partial to the crossbow. Look at us. We look amazing. We look like a proper gilded warrior. And we have a fine assortment of blast protection on us. We're basically driller proof now. Yeah. I should look into that creeper skin thing. I do remember way back in the day, I did experiment with different creeper skins based on biomes and such. And I think that's a holdover left in my texture pack. And I do like the idea of creepers somewhat blending into the surrounding biome. You know what? Come to think of it, that may have been a gravel creeper, which explains its almost grey coloration. But I want to add more variations. Like, for example, in stony biomes, like the stony cliffs and shores we have here, the majority of creepers should be stone. Stone and gravel, perhaps, right? But every once in a while, I want some brightly coloured ones sprinkled in. I'm fairly certain I can do that with, weights, as it's called. Good gravy, we have a lot of charcoal. I burned a lot of wood. Back when, wait, hang on, no, let's not do that. Back when, we started the base, just to have charcoal. And as soon as I got the auto smelter up and running, I burned even more wood to fill that up. You know, it's easy when you have the falling trees mod. But I wanted to do this with all the coal, combine it, compress it, so to speak. Like this. Incidentally, these blocks of coal also act like a super fuel. Yes. This should do nicely. We have not found redstone yet, however. We've been just arsing around. We have not been following the master plan. I should delve back into the mine. I did have a cave-in. I know I did say this was going to be a short episode. Fuck it. We're splitting it in twain. But first, let's have a bit of a sleep. Now, before we head into the mine, I'm just going to quickly put on another batch of Miner's Ale. Simply because it's one of the easier ones to make. And it gives me a little bit of haste whilst digging. Also, I'm just going to quickly put away some of these treasures and the extra armor. Alright. I really should make like a proper setup down here with bloody recipes on the wall and maybe some drawers, crates even, filled with the proper ingredients. You know, really to speed up the process. Right. So I mentioned I had a cave-in down here. And by that I mean I just have loads of gravel that needs to be moved. I did find out why I hadn't been finding any redstone yet. And that's because I failed the calculations. I thought I was at the right level, but I failed to factor in the fact that our base is built so bloody high up, above sea level. So actually, our mine starts way too high up. Still, I am very happy with this. It looks very neat and uniform, and I like that. There we have it. Look at this. All of this. It's bloody filled with gravel. Well, we have carved out quite a bit. We're gonna need a lot more shovels. And I have to walk all the way back up. Look at this. I haven't even counted how many floors this is. I should set up signs, really. Signs telling me how deep I am. How deep into the earth. Right, we made our way down here. And only with minor bruises. Sometimes I wonder if there's more to life than mining dirt and crafting tools. Then I punch myself in the nose. But in good seriousness, I'll try and have this cleaned up by the next time I record. I have been Hagbarth, and you have all been splendid.